What's up, broskies? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Gilbert. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Gilbert once again with Ratchet Rice Rockets, coming at you with another one on the Hyundai Accent 2008, 2009. I believe the 7's the same thing. Well, this car today has been having some issues with battery issues, but it's not the battery, not unless the battery is bad, but it has recently been replaced about a couple months ago. So the battery will start draining. I have a feeling it's the alternator, but I gave the battery a good charge and now it seems to be working fine, but I'm still iffy about the alternator. No idea how long it's been on this vehicle. I can't really tell if it's OEM, but yeah, basically I have a multimeter set up on it right now. Like, I'm gonna start it. It may show like 14 volts, but the other day it was staying down about 12.2. Right now, with the big load on it, it's showing 13.9. Just a minute ago it was at 14.4. So now it's at 13.9, and it'll gradually drop in voltage, which I know the alternator is supposed to always keep it at about 14.5 or in that area, you know, a solid. Even after a load, it'll drop down and then come back up. It'll probably go down to like 13.5 and then it'll jump back up. But I mean, we could watch this all day and it'll probably just keep dropping. Like a minute or like before I started recording, it was at 14.5 ish. So like I said, it'll drop in voltage. When you crank it, it'll sound like alternator's struggling. I mean, the starter is struggling to crank it, but the starter is actually really good. It doesn't really show any signs of it being bad. So before this engine gets too hot, I'm gonna pull it out. Yeah, because I mean, it's not even hitting 14 anymore. It's lower. It's slowly going down. Like later it'll be 13.8. I mean, right now it has a pretty fully charged battery. So I do have a feeling it is the alternator. Like I said, I'm gonna pull it out. Take it down to a local auto parts store and have them bench test it. I might not show the process doing that because, well, I don't think they like cameras in their stores. Plus, I'm not gonna advertise them and they're not paying me, if you know what I mean. So yeah, if you want to see more of this kind of stuff, you know, don't forget to subscribe. Send me a message, maybe something y'all want to see done. I mean, if I could, I'll do it. But yeah, don't forget to subscribe, because a lot of y'all guys watching my videos aren't subscribed. It breaks my heart when I see that, because I know y'all watching, y'all just don't subscribe. All right, enough about that. Enough about me being all needy and stuff. You know, I'm gonna have to jack the car up because I'm gonna have to get in between the wheel there, because oh no, this one's actually gonna be quite easy. Okay, good. If we're messing with the what are you? If we're messing with the condenser, it'll be a different story. But yeah, we just got to take this belt off, which goes around, I believe that's the water pump. Yeah, it's the water pump, and then the crankshaft pulley, and then the alternator. So to remove this one, there's an adjuster right there. I don't know if you can see, right there, adjuster. And then you got a bolt on the bottom you got to loosen up, and then alternator slides over, take the belt off, and then you fully remove those bolts, and we're off. Driving down the street like an idiot. Slow down. Anyways, well, gotta jack. Yeah, I gotta jack it up because I gotta get by the header. Yeah, it's not too hot. All right, jack it up, and we'll start wrenching. I'll let you know what we need to remove this alternator. Get going. I'll let you know if it's bad or good, or we got to put a turbo on it. Alright, got her all jacked up. That one right there looks like a 12. Probably the bottom 12 too. The one on the side to adjust it also looks like a 12. But really just need to pull this one off, and that releases. Oh, first we got to take the tension off of the alternator, and then slide this way, and then you take this bolt completely off, and then the one on the bottom, and then hopefully it just drops off. Got a clip and probably a 10 millimeter nut holding on the back power wire, well, the wire that actually charges the battery, because one of those wires, I believe, come to one of these. I believe, I might be wrong, but I know it's got to get current back to the battery when it's rotating. All right. Yeah, so this is the wire. This main one right here has a little clip on this top part. Push it in, slides over. It looks like we also got a number 10 there-ish. It's about 10. Up top. That's a weird looking clip. Oh, had the car on a little too long. Started getting hot. Well, I'm gonna get the bolts. Well, before we start anything, take off the power lead, because this, I believe, will be hot down there. So don't want to accidentally short some stuff out. I mean, 12 volts. If you ever been hit with 12 volts, it mainly burns you. That's what it did to me. But yeah, it'll arc and it'll burn you. It sucks. And I believe you can take the ground off, because technically there will be no ground. So technically you can't ground off the hot, but I always do the power. Just to be safe. I mean, if there ain't no power, there ain't no way you can get hurt. So first, what I'm gonna do is take off the wire. I need a deep socket for that one. Oh, there it is. A little shallow socket when I'm going to do it. So this whole thing comes off. I believe it has a signal wire also. Oh yeah, it is OEM. Look, it has the OEM clip that holds the wire on the alternator, which We ain't gonna use that no more, so let's go ahead and hit it with the screwdriver. Okay, now the top one, that ain't too hot. There's a clip. Looks like a single prong. There's this little guy on the side. You squeeze it, pull it out. Okay, so now we get that out of the way. I'm gonna remove this filter. No, I'm joking. So it looks like another number 10. I mean number 12. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get the ratchet, the electric ratchet on there, so I'll get this ratchet wrench. Jeez, that's on there. Oh gosh. Oh man. Oh wow. I'm making all the right noises. Alright, so we got that one loose. I'm not gonna take that one off yet. Now I'm gonna go up to the top. Ah, gosh, do I need to remove this power steering? Probably not. I'm gonna remove this clip out of the way so it's not bothering me. And I'm gonna remove this clip on the power steering because it's kind of in the way where I need a, yeah, there's a clip right there that's in my way. Oh, there's another, the adjuster right there. Oh, I gotta remove, gotta loosen the adjustment. Now that that's loose, take out the top one. I got the bolt off. Alright, now I believe it should be loose. Just gotta move this. Yeah. Oh, you saw it. Now you can move it over. Get the tension off of it. Take the belt off. Now if you're doing this, it'd be a good idea to inspect your belt, which this one looks, it's still new. I replaced it a little while back, so I know it's good. Now we gotta remove the bolt on the bottom, the nut. I think this may be finger tight, finger loose, yeah. Right there. Yeah, you gotta knock it out. Or knock this one in. Over here, oh man, I'll twist it up. Pull the pin out. This one. Alright, so we're gonna remove the oil filter now. Golly. Basically, I'm just trying to wiggle it off. Nope, gonna need a pry bar. Voila. This one right here says 13.5 at 90 amps. Vallejo. I don't know if that's OEM, but Korea. Vallejo Electrical Systems. No, I think that's, yeah, because Hyundai, I believe Hyundai is Korean. Hyundai and Kia, I believe it's Korean. It may be OEM. So now the next step is getting this guy here tested, so hopefully it works. I mean, I don't want to say hopefully it's a problem, but if it's not the issue, then the work's just begun. But I don't know, it does say here that it's a 13.5 volt system, or that's what it puts out at 90 amps. So I'm gonna get this tested and we'll see what it does, what the verdict is. All right, so we took that alternator down to the auto parts store to get it bench tested, checked out fine. So I'm just gonna put it back on the car and send it, see how it reacts, or in a couple days hopefully it stays strong. One thing I did notice when I was troubleshooting it the other day is that this terminal post here, when we're trying to crank it, we didn't see it during the day because it was too bright, but it got dark during the night. Well, it did get dark at night, but this guy was flipped upside down, so this little wing nut was underneath, and it was, when we were cranking it, this was shooting a little bit of sparks. So I'm guessing maybe it was a loose connection on this end. So I got that all tightened up, and it's been kind of okay, but I really haven't been driving it. We kind of parked it, and today I got time and I removed the alternator so we can get it tested, but it checked out fine. So hopefully it was just a loose terminal connection, and I may comment on the video later if the car's still doing good, which I'll keep you updated maybe in a comment or something. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting it all back together. Alright, so we removed this alternator. If you remember, well, of course you remember, it was like 10 seconds ago. Slide it in from underneath. I did notice it has like a little slot in there to where this can actually, you can leave the bolt on there, like this, and it just kind of falls in. I'm gonna go ahead and try that now. Yeah, I noticed that it looks like we didn't even need to, well, I didn't need to remove this guy. Because it has a little groove there, like where this just falls into the little groove. So I'm gonna try and put it back in there.
It's a new one.
Oh, wrong way.
And the elevator. Look. Elevator. What's that?
It's a turbo. Ah!
Hub.
Heck yeah! Get it off me. Right here I'm basically feeling the tightness of the belt. Want it tight, but not too tight. Now, lock it in. Lock it in right here. That one right there. Who's crying? Who's crying? Battery cable back on. Alright, I got it all back together now. We're gonna go ahead and start it. We got 12.61. Turn your AC, your lights. Alright, so that's the AC, and the headlights are on, the radio. It looks like everything's operating normal. So yeah, they're just gonna use the car like they do normally. I'll keep tabs on it if anything happens. I'll probably post it onto the description or something. But yeah, I mean, I hope this video helped you out. If you are in a situation where you need to remove your alternator, you don't even need too many tools. I mean, basic stuff, all 12mm sockets, maybe a wrench, a screwdriver, pry bar, you know, stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, something you can do in a few hours. Yeah, so thank you for watching. I'm Gilbert with Ratchet Rice Rockets. Don't forget to hit that like button. I dearly appreciate it. I'll see you on the next one. God bless.